You press that you want it to fly over the tree, on the Google map, over the building, over the car, and the drone will fly from point 1 to point 2 to point 3 to point 4 and then land exactly 2 meters in front of your feet, Rob. Not near you, not close to you, exactly 2 meters in front of you, because it's using satellite stability, satellite control. Then, if the drone is running out of batteries, you press the button. You don't need to press a button. The drone knows it's running low on battery, and it will bring itself back to you and land 2 meters in front of your feet. The Follow Me on the GPS drone, put the controller in your pocket, go riding on a motorbike. The drone is literally going to follow you, filming that shot as you go.
Yeah.
This is the ultimate, this is the best, and that price, go and check it out. Go check. Look, I never want you to stop watching Shop on TV, but if you want to find out how much a 2-camera electronic gimbal GPS drone is right now, you are talking 600, 700, 800. In fact, there's a catalogue retailer, we all know it, on our high street, now in certain supermarkets, because they've closed some of their high street stores,
right.
so you can now pick them up in that orange supermarket.
Oh, yeah.
They have a catalogue price of $499 for a GPS drone. That's their lowest price GPS drone.
Right.
Does that drone have 2 cameras? No, it doesn't. Does that drone allow you to fly indoors? No, it doesn't. Does that drone need a subscription? Yes, it does, to get all the features. Nothing needed with the GPS. And by the way, what makes this GPS special, what makes it different, Rob, is it's the first GPS that I know of that has the 2nd camera underneath and that optical flow for beginners. So for the first time ever, a GPS that you don't need to fly with the satellites. You can fly indoors, out the box, in 20 seconds, learning how to fly as a beginner. And then when you're ready, take it outside, press the GPS, beams in the satellites, and you can now fly it using full satellite control and the Google Earth brought up on your phone. This is incredible. So if you're looking as a drone just to learn to fly and enjoy, the normal GX Pro. If you're looking to take a drone to that next level, start full satellite control, the GPS.
I think also because you get an upgraded camera on this, so it's a full 1080p. It's full. It's 720p on the original, on the GX Pro, on the GX Pro Ultra. It's 1080p. I don't know if I really wish. Are you able to fly this later? Because I want to show the quality of that camera.
We'll try and get it flying later because it's GPS. We haven't got the satellites. So.
No, I realise. But presumably,
we'll have a look at the camera.
You can fly it with that. But even if we just show the camera, it's I mean, you can fly it without the GPS also, can't you?
Yes.
It's such good quality. And again, if you are now starting to move into, you know, amateur filmmaking or, again, wedding videography, that kind of thing, student films, this is, I would say, this is the one to go for. I mean, you could use the other one, but you'll get the higher quality video on this one. $259.99, and plus you can plot all the shots on Google Maps, so you could literally program
where you want it to
choreograph moves exactly and repeat them over and over and over again. Richard will show you that in a moment. Okay, listen, this also is, I believe, because all the drones are aligned. This is also going to go up to full price next week.
It will, yes. Yeah.
So that means the £150 saving on this. That also goes away. I don't know exactly what day it is next week. We haven't got any drone shows next week, I don't think, have we? So, and if we do come back, it'll be with different drones. It won't be with these ones because these prices will go back up and legally they will have to stay at full price, our usual price, for 1 month before we can reduce them again back to this. But they might not reduce back to this. They might reduce back to slightly more. Depends on the market, depends on stock, depends on the Suez Canal, depends on a whole lot of things, right? So, look, what is it? He or she who dares wins. And also, what's that? A stitch in time saves 9. We'll have a stitch and don't pay for 9 later. 078359 is your item number for the GPS drone. You can order online at shopontv.co.uk. You can order over the phone at 03333 241 241. And do have a look on shopontv.co.uk as well, because we've got thousands and tens of thousands of products actually. But also among them are the batteries for the GPS. We've got a twin pack for the GPS as well as the regular GX Pro. And the GPS batteries, they are different. The batteries from the GX Pro will not work in the GX Pro GPS. You have to have specific batteries. For a twin pack, they're normally, or for one, excuse me, £40. The double them up, and you get them for £60. So we take £20 off of the price, and the item number you need for those, I can't read now, 003472. Richard, flight time on those batteries, is that the
on the GPS, 25 to 30 minutes of flight time
per battery.
Yeah.
So you could actually get up to 2 hours of flight time by buying
if you buy that double twin pack.
And buy as many as you like. Again, remember, it is capped P&P on the postage, well, $4.95 capped P&P on your order. So you can add as many batteries in as you like, and you're only paying for the batteries, not for extra postage and packing. I've got into Richard mode. I'm talking. I don't know where he gets the energy for it. I need one or more of those green cows. Green cow.
It comes in a can. It comes in a can and
yeah.
it flies.
Yeah. Gives you
wings.
Yeah.
So let me show you the app for the GPS drone, because this is important. This is not like a normal app here. So now if I click into the app, you're going to see the sorts of features you get. Now you've got things like surround, waypoint flight. That's where you're following those pinpoints that you put into the app. But just so you know, the one in the middle called surround, that's that shot that you see on the internet right now where the drone is going around the top of the cliff, where it's going round the spire of the church. That is built into your GPS. But what I'm going to do is bring up the Google map. Now this is using the satellites in the sky to show you where our studio is, where the drone is sitting right now. This is in the centre of London, in now Covent Garden, where our studio is, next to the River Thames. But now if I open it up, I can overlay a Google Earth. I can choose to fly over to point 1, over to 2, over 3, 4 and 5. Then when I press go, it will literally lift off on its own, fly to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, fly to 4, and then land exactly 2 meters in front of my feet. So you can now with the GPS set up your route, set up your plan. This drone is incredible. So if you're ready for that next level, you want a drone at the highest echelons of drone flying, the GX Pro GPS will take you from beginner through to the highest levels. Your choice, whichever drone you like, but at that price, it is unbelievable.
It is. I can't quite believe it myself. By the way, I do apologise. I remember my producer telling me not about 10 minutes ago that we had somebody whose birthday it is. Is that right? Is that right? Oh, Ethan. Oh, okay. Ethan would like us to wish his granddad a happily heavenly birthday, whom he lost sadly 18 years ago. It will cheer him up. Well, let me just think about that, because I want to do it tastefully, and I want to make sure I get it. And what was his granddad's name? Do we know? Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ethan's granddad in heaven. Happy birthday to you. How was that? Any other birthday requests? Jokes. I love a good joke. Please send me jokes. And if they're naughty and I can't repeat them on the air, I'll certainly read them and have a titter later. Happy Mother's Day on behalf of Joseph, who's saying to all the mothers out there a very, very happy Mother's Day. And I echo those comments to all those ladies who are mothers. I always forget Mother's Day in the UK because did I mention I used to live in America? So I always remember American Mother's Day, which is a different day. But for all of the British mums, happy birthday. No, not happy birthday. Thank goodness we're off tomorrow. We're not broadcasting tomorrow, by the way, because of the Oscars. And also I've got to catch a very early flight because obviously I'm nominated. So I've got to get back to LA at least by noon. Yes, happy Mother's Day. And now we're almost down to the last third of the stock. It's really... I wish I didn't have to keep saying this. I hate this about the new paradigm of transactional television, having to keep asking people to check out the baskets. Look, you're intelligent people. If you don't pay for it, you don't get it. All I have to do is sit here and remind you if you're about to stand a very, very high risk of missing out, because I don't want you to miss out. I hate missing out, don't you? So if you are too, just like me, fearful of missing out, now check out. Don't miss out, check out. See what I mean? See where I'm going there? What do you think of that, Richard?
Well, I just heard that when you said check out, everyone started checking out. Thank you so much. Look, we are here for you. We produce products that we show you live. We teach you how to use them, show you how to fly them, show you how to use it, and this drone is incredible. So let me talk you around it. Let me tell you why it's brilliant, because this is the drone that's become the best-selling drone on British TV. We brought it to you. It's exclusive to SCTV and ITV1. You're the only people that can get it. You're the only people that can fly it, show it off, show it to everyone, because the price is genuine. genuinely incredible. By the way, if you've got any friends who've been looking for a drone, ring them up right now. Wake them up. They will hate you for 2 minutes and they will love you for the rest of the year. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability. It's in your GX Pro. That's normal. That's standard. But now it gets special. Live streaming HD camera direct to the screen of your phone in your GX Pro. Then the feature you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on board. Genuinely, I know a producer who spent over £1,000 on a drone over a year ago. His only has 1 camera, and he hates me that we put 2 cameras into the GX Pro.
And now
this
it's in
is
a river.
Brilliant. Yeah, he flew into a river. That's another story. And then this drone, not our one, his one, £1,000 drone, because this drone allows those features in there. The Follow Me, over £1,000. It's in your GX Pro, but let me talk you around it. Tell you why it's brilliant, and whoever you give it to or gift it to, you can fly this drone out the box in 20 seconds. That's why it's gone #1. That's why we have all the 5-star reviews. That's why we've sold tens of thousands of them, because you can use it. #1, it's a full-size drone. Full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, but it remains fully flexible. This is a drone that can go closer to the wall, closer to the tree. There's no damage, there's no repair bill here. It literally just bounces back off and carries on flying. That's why we have people with £1,000 drones at home that have added the GX Pro to their collection. Not bought it for the kids, they've added it for their work to do the close-up shots. This thing is incredible. But the real magic is there, because that is an HD video camera. Don't get me wrong, there are other drones with HD cameras. Normally you have to pop out a memory card, put it in your laptop, PC, game. Forget it, this is different. This is live streaming to the screen of your phone. Now, there's no in-app purchases here. There's nothing to buy. The app is completely free. And what the drone sees live over 120 meters away, Rob, you see live. Now, it records into your camera book in your phone. So you've automatically got the video, the footage. You can download it to TikTok, YouTube while the drone is still flying. You can record magic memories that you send to family relatives over in another country while the drone is still flying in the air. This thing is crazy. But it's going to get better, because normal drones will have a fixed angle lens. One angle, one shot, one direction, one way of filming. This is different. We've added £160 worth of electronic gimbal. Now, with one finger on the controller, 120 meters away, you can actually change the angle of the camera while the drone is flying, hovering anywhere in the air. So if the bird flies out the tree, you can change that angle of the camera to catch the bird flying underneath your camera drone. You can now film from above your friend's wedding venue. You could do that magic shot of all your family waving up to the camera on your drone in your garden. This thing is stunning. It's incredible. And you don't need to be a pro to fly it, and you don't need to pay a pro level price, because we have created this drone for you. It's not in any other shop or retailer that want to sell you a beginner drone, an intermediate drone, and a pro drone, one after the other. It's all in here. But the real magic is right now. The special bit is what I'm going to show you here. With a normal drone, you have to learn all the control sticks. You have to learn to stay. Maybe you had a drone. You tried to fly it, hit the ceiling, hit the floor, bought it on the high street, threw it away because you couldn't control it. It went everywhere. This is different. So different. Why is it now our #1 selling drone? Why do we have people telling us we can fly instantly out of the box in 20 seconds? Normal drone, loads of stability control issues. This drone, one finger, one button, boom, you've just learnt to fly. Out the box, 20 seconds, hovering like it's sitting on a piece of string. Now, by the way, no hands. I genuinely don't need to be touching it to do this. This could be Grandad, this could be Gran, this could be Grandma Sharon, this could be Uncle John. Anyone who's never flown a drone before, one finger, one button, look at that stability. It's stunning, Rob. But I want to prove that stability to you. So sorry every other shop or retailer, sorry the high street that has drones that they will not take out of the box, because where they tell you they're stable, it's going all over the place. Control, you know, you need to spend years to learn it. Hands off the controller. Why is this drone so steady? One is called altitude lock. It knows its height. If the wind knocks this drone, it remembers its height, it corrects on it. I didn't do anything. The drone remembers its height for me. You have a drone that flies instantly and you can do it. Now, there's a second camera underneath locking the floor in shop. That's why you will never seen an indoor flying drone anywhere as stable as this. But that camera can also lock onto your hand. So if you're a beginner, you can now fly this like Harry Potter, Rob. A beginner learning to fly, tracking the palm of their hand. This drone is stunning. It's incredible. It's #1. But now let's look at those cameras. Because here at ShopOnTV, we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of pounds. I'm not on a £10,000 camera right now. I'm on the GX GX Pro. So this is now beaming from the drone cam. V sign. 3, 2, 1, boom, records my photo. Hand up starts the video. Hand down stops it. The drone recognizes my face, my features, and allows me to film. Controller off, hands free. This thing is just stunning. I love it. You are now filming as a pro, but not with one camera, Rob. This is where this drone gets special. 2 cameras on board. Now you're being filmed, Rob, on camera number 1. I'm now being filmed the down shot, top right, camera number 2 from the down drone. Then I've got a blogging shot, top left, camera number 3. That's 3 shots at the same time, recorded into the memory of your phone, so you can now Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, zoom it to your friends and family, record those memories. This thing is stunning. But how easy is it to fly? Well, I'm gonna land it. 1 finger, 1 button. This is landing on its own. You don't have to learn it, you don't have to do it. The battery is pre-charged, it's ready to go. The app in here, you download the app is free, no in-app purchases. Out the box, 20 seconds, drone on, controller on, app in the phone, 1 finger, 1 button, you've just learnt to fly. 1.5 meters stops dead. Speed number 1, nice and steady. Up the stairs, round the banisters, you're learning how to fly. So as a beginner, this drone is incredible. But then, click the button, doubles the speed. We're now an intermediate flyer. Double the speed, double the fun. But you have not had to buy a new drone, you haven't had to buy a new camera, Rob. It's in the same drone you just learned with, out the box in 20 seconds. Speed number 3. 25 miles an hour, full pro level flying speed, out the box, and you're flying as a pro. The camera doesn't need upgrading. It's the same camera, beginner, intermediate, or pro. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to pay a subscription. It's ready to go instantly. By the way, do you want to see our studio? Shall I show you what this camera looks like flying around our studio?
There's a lot going on in the studio.
We're going to take it forwards. So we are filming now in our studio right now. You want to meet our backstage? This is David. David, they're telling me to tell him to pull his pants up. David, be careful. Now we're coming back to the set. So this is what it looks like from behind the cameras in our studio. Not filmed by a studio camera. This is being filmed by the drone. This is honestly incredible. Hey, that's me. I'm flying you live.
You don't
Bring it
tell it.
straight back. This thing is incredible. You can film magic moments. You can film magic footage. And then as a pro, you can turn the controller off. This drone, I can't believe I'm actually saying this at this price. You can fly it from the screen of your mobile phone. Now, the wire that you see on my mobile phone is just so I can plug in that video that you see on your screen. This is a completely wireless system over 120 meters away. You could be flying in the lakes, in the dales, over the garden, in the park, and then lock it onto you. This for me is immense. Normally £1,000 in drones. Wherever I walk, wherever I go, this drone will follow me. £1,000 follow me feature, and we built it into your GX Pro. This drone is your chance to get pro flying, your chance to start this brilliant hobby, your chance to record those magic memories. And here's the bit, here's what makes it special. In a drone that whoever you give it to or gift it to, you can fly it. No license needed, no registration, no fee. This is built to the new Class Drone Zero toy category, and we have it confirmed by the CAA, no license needed. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. That's the size of your GX Pro, that's the size of your phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone. This thing is incredible, but it's not a good selling drone. It's not a great selling drone. It is the best selling drone we've ever brought to British TV. The drone that made the biggest ITV show we'd ever done. But let me explain. The normal price for our GX Pro, not the RDM upgrade, the original GX, the one that hasn't got the upgraded speed, the upgraded stability that we did at the beginning of this year. It was 250 to 300 quid drone alone. And do you know what? We didn't sell 1 or 2 of them at that price, or 10 or 20 of them, or 100 of them. We sold tens of thousands of them. Tonight, we have a deal. Now, it's quite a good deal, because we don't know if we've got enough stock past Easter. It's all gone crazy, and you've all got them putting in your baskets. You're all checking them out. At under 180 quid, you are getting your GX Pro. But we're also giving you an extra battery for nothing, nish, nil, zero, free. It's like our special gift to you to say thank you for being up at this time in the morning. Nearly 1:30, we're going to give you double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic, and then it gets better, because we wanted to give you the ultimate set. set tonight. So we are giving you the storage case as well. Drone, perfect stability. Out the box, 20 seconds. 2 cameras on board, gesture control. Follow me. In no other drone anywhere close to this price. It's in your GX Pro. The foam-lined storage case, protecting your investment. Drone, controller, battery 1. Space in the back for battery number 2 that we're going to give you for nothing nish nil zero like it's free. This is the ultimate bundle. Every pro feature you've always wanted. You've been to the electronic shops, the big retailers. You've seen the drones at 700-800 quid. You wanted those features. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability in your drone, the live streaming HD camera in here. But the bit you did not expect, the bit you did not realize, at under 180 quid, 2 cameras on board. That's normally £700 to £800 in the drone on the high street. It's in your GX Pro. The gesture control lens that recognises a V sign, hand up to start it, it's in your drone. The follow me normally are 1,000 quid, in your drone. Last chance, last time at this price before our prices either have to go up or we've got no more stock left for Easter. It is your chance. But there's one way to make this drone better. More flight time, more fun, more excitement, more magic. And we have also got a brilliant deal on the batteries too.
Or more to the point, on 2 batteries. See what I did there? Yes, instead of buying just 1 battery for £35, we can give you 2 batteries for £50, which will save you £20, I believe, in total. Details are on the screen right there, £50. Plus, remember, it's just the 1 postage and packing charge if you're buying them at the same time as your drone, because we have a capped postage and packing basket. So it's per order, £4.95 per order. 046215, that's the whole bundle. Make sure you get it. Now, can I just give you some updates here on the actual the GX Pro Ultra? So, Leslie, how many people, are we at the point where there are more people ordering than stock left? So, okay, there are only 50 that are not spoken for. And how many people, how many have been spoken for? No, in total. Yeah. Okay, so there are all right, sorry. This is a conversation probably not best to have over the airwaves. I just wanted to know how many did we start with, basically. Okay, so we started with several hundred of these, and we now only have 50 remaining. Thank you, that's what I was trying to get to. But again, if you just tuned in, if these are sitting in your baskets, they're not going to be flying around your garden, bringing you endless hours of joy. What's stopping you? Why? I wonder every night, actually, why somebody puts something in a basket if they have no intention of buying it, or if they do have an intention of buying it, why ultimately you don't. Because obviously the great thing about transactional television itself, is that we can show these things to you. If there's any question you have that you want answered to satisfy you before you buy, we're here, we're live. This is happening now. It's 1:20 something in the morning, right? Saturday morning. Sunday morning, actually, technically. So ask, feel free. We want you to be happy. I want you to give you some peace of mind here as well. ShopOnTV is not just some fly-by-night company that's popped up, out of nowhere and is trying to part you from your cash without providing great products, great prices, and great service. On the internet, websites can pop up all the time and do. They look great, and they do part you with your money. You don't always get your goods, right? And then you can't get your money back, and then suddenly they vanish. That stuff can happen on the internet because there is no oversight. There is no oversight or regulation of the internet at all. There just isn't. You run risks when you, even with big websites and reputable websites, if you buy marketplace items. I've had problems with marketplace items, and while the sort of hosting website does its best to help you, they can't always resolve those issues for you, and I've lost money that way as well. So I'm not saying that's more of a trustworthy method, I think, obviously, to buy things, particularly if it's somewhere big like Amazon, of course. I wouldn't say anything bad about them at all. But here's the thing. Number one, ShopOnTV is a collaboration, okay? So we basically, our team, everybody who runs this place, this company, are industry veterans of the shopping TV industry. Look, I started at QVC back in the 7 years as a presenter at QVC. There are many ex-QVC people involved here. There are other shopping channels in the early versions of Ideal World when it ran successfully. And so we've, look, people who've been in this industry, led this industry and run this industry for many, many years, in a very small condensed form are behind ShopOnTV. So we know what we're doing, and we're working very hard to basically follow a simple philosophy: find you the best products we can at the best prices and give you the best service we can. We're not all the way there yet. There's lots of stuff we want to do more over and above what we're doing now. So that's why I'm inviting you, genuinely, stick with us, because grow with us, you know what I mean? You're seeing us in our infancy. But also, all of those people I just mentioned, and the ShopOnTV as a company, we don't just pay a fee to be on the air and then show you these products and sell you these products or try to get you to buy these products. This is a partnership with ITV and STV. We are working it's a close partnership as well, and one that is also growing in many different ways and into many different areas. So I want you to know we are on the nation's largest independent largest independent television channel. I mean, this is ITV1 and STV, for heaven's sake. So if there's anywhere, and the oversight that we have, because we are on ITV, basically we're riding on the coattails of ITV and STV's Ofcom licenses, and the guy who oversees everything we do here on ShopOnTV directly is on the board of Ofcom and the Advertising Standards Authority, and one other organisation as well, I believe. We could not be more tightly monitored or controlled in terms of honesty, integrity, trust, truthfulness, fact, etc. So the point I'm trying to make here is you can buy with confidence. And I want to say that because, look, Richard, there are 100 people with these in their baskets who haven't checked out. Yep. So I want to give them the confidence to say, you know what, my money's safe. I'm going to get a great product. My money's going to be well spent. And so I wanted to take that moment to hopefully give you that confidence. Well, Matthew actually has checked out what now? Oh, Matthew's mate is giving birth. No, he's not. All right, okay. His mate gave him a call. His wife is giving birth in the labour ward right now, and he nipped out to buy a drone because he's been waiting for them to come back so he could get one, and he's chuffed to bits. And he's now back to the final push. Well, congratulations, Matthew. Let us know in a few minutes what it is. And actually, just to give you a little break from while you check out on the... Oh, that was the other... I know I went on a bit there, but it's importantly so. Remember, in about next week, the prices for the GX Pro Ultra and the GX Pro GPS are going to go back up to our usual price. So that saving at £150 is now, right now. We haven't got another show program until the prices go back up that I'm aware of. And also, number two, the stock that we have left was not just supposed to be for tonight. It was supposed to be all the way through until the summer. And we've run out. This has sold so quickly on the airings that it's had. We are literally down to just the last 25% of the stock now. We've still got an hour and 40 minutes to broadcast. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a break from it, so it gives you a chance to check out. But if you want it, check out. If you don't, take it out your basket. There's no point in it sitting there. It doesn't do any good to anybody. But as soon as you know you absolutely want it, please pay for it. We will send it to you, and then you'll find out what all the fuss has been about and why this has so many 5-star reviews. In the meantime, here's a great thing, I think, as a gift for the kids, a birthday present, something like that. What do you reckon, Richard?
It is. We have got the ultimate Easter gift if you've got younger kids in your family, 8 years old and upwards. While it's all going completely crazy on our big adult drones, we wanted to show you something different. Now, this is a drone that looks like a jet. It's the coolest drone you could ever imagine. But the most important thing, it's made of a flexible, high-density foam. So there's nothing here to get damaged. There's nothing here to break. Whatever it hits, knocks or smashes, this drone is safe for you and the kids and your family. But let's take it into the air, because with this drone, it is honestly so much fun. Exactly the same for the kids. It's one finger, one button in the air, and this drone is ready, Rob, to go. Now I want you to listen to it, because this sounds like a jet. This flies like a jet, and the kids can learn to use it instantly. It is an unbelievable flyer. By the way, with a built-in Flip 360 button. Now, do you have to learn it? No. For the kids, one finger, one button, Flip 360 in the air. You've got a drone that works indoor and outdoor. It has the same altitude lock system. So if the drone knocks in the air, it remembers its height and it auto-corrects. But something a little bit different. With the kids, they're going to knock and bash stuff. You knock it, it rights itself, Rob. It doesn't matter where it knocks. This drone will right itself back to exactly the same place that it came from. So now let's bring it over here. We'll go for a massive flight all the way across our studio. Now remember, you've got a Flip 360 at the touch of a button. You've got a drone that looks stunning. This is an incredible flyer that you can fly indoor and outdoor, but made of a flexible high-density foam. No damage, no breaking it. Indoor and outdoor flying with altitude lock built in.
Backwards.
That's why this is crazy. Now, last Christmas, a big major toy retailer in this country put it as the Christmas #1 for remote control. I believe at the moment we're the only people with stock in the country. This is a drone that you can fly, that the kids can fly. Out of the box, a perfect Easter gift, a perfect drone to learn with. When you want to land it, one finger, one button, auto lands. When you want to take it off, one finger, one button, auto takeoff, and the kids can fly instantly. But there is also a button that you can press that is auto flight, Rob. So one button and it will fly a prescribed path on its own. So you don't have to learn it. You don't have to spend years to fly it. And remember, even if you knock it, even if you bash it, this thing with one button, Flip 360s in the air. Let's do it. One button, Flip 360. It's incredible. And remember, it is a foam drone. So just to come up nice and close.
Foam drone.
Let's come in. This is flexible. So a flexible drone in every way that's not going to damage the furniture, damage the floor, damage the kids, and you can fly it instantly. High density foam. So it's not like polystyrene. It's not going to snap or crack anywhere you want to fly it.
Richard, I love this thing.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
I think it's actually one of the best products you sell.
Thank you so much.
Because it just looks so cool. And it's 55 quid. £20 off. Oh, you got to get one of these. I really want one of these.
It is, Rob. Look at it.
This is the one. Hello, Chuckles.
Look at this.
He's over by me.
We're over at Rob right now. Look at it. It is just so cool to fly. You've got this brilliant jet look. It sounds brilliant. It looks brilliant. Now I'm going to fly it back to me. It is incredible.
Don't go.
But remember, you can learn it. You can fly it. You have the jet that anyone can learn. And for the kids, one finger, Flip 360 at the touch of a button.
I mean, that's just anyone. Oh, I was going to say, let girls, boys, men, women. This is the one for all. And it lights up as well. Can you see the lights underneath? It's really fun. This is one of the things, if I'm sitting at home at night and I've got nothing else to do and I finish the film and I can't think of another film that I fancy watching and I've got a glass of something sitting on the windowsill or the coffee table, I'm like, right, hang on, no, we don't have a coffee table, I just realised. I just get the drone out. You can fly it inside, you can fly it outside. What are what do you call it, the ranges on this as well, Rich? What's the range on the Striker Jet? 120 metres as well?
It'll be a little bit less. It's probably about 80 metres on this one.
OK, and again, it doesn't require any kind of license.
No licence, no registration, no fee, nothing you need to worry about.
And also, if it does crash or bash into something, then because it's made out of that special foam, the chances of breaking that are almost zero. $54.99. Do you know what? I bought the other night. My son and I were sitting at home, and we looked at each other and we went, "God, it's been really hard recently." Oh yeah, life's been tough. We've been working every hour that God sends out till our fingers have bled down to their nubs. And so I said, you know what? To heck with it. We're going to get ourselves an Indian takeaway. We're going to get ourselves a bottle of rum. We're going to watch films and we're going to have a jolly fab evening. And so we did. And so I ordered the Indian takeaway, which I remember 3 or 4 years ago was about 35 quid for the two of us. 65 quid for an Indian takeaway. And that was your basics, your onion bhaji starter, your main dish, your chicken tikka masala with pilau rice. Only one bread because he doesn't eat it, so I had myself a stuffed paratha. And we did have a side dish of your Bombay potato. 65 quid. That lasted about 10 minutes, 15 minutes at most, and that manja, it was gone. And I'll tell you what, that was it. That was the end of the pleasure. The last we were ever to see of that food. Well, till the next morning, obviously. And the point I'm making, 65 for a 10. This is 10 pounds less than our Indian takeaway, and that's a one-time deal. This you can get pleasure out of. You can eat it if you like, over and over and over again. Now, while you check out, because you've got to right now if you want it, this or particularly the GX Pro, we thought we would just give you some more information about ShopOnTV, how to order and such, and then we'll be. You know what? Don't even pay attention to any of that. You know the deal. While the promos are playing, just go check out. All right.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with ShopOnTV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with ShopOnTV. At ShopOnTV, many of the offers during our nightly live broadcast are time sensitive. Some items may have low stocks, discounts and price savings that are only for a limited time, extra added value such as 2 for 1 and gift with purchase, or other desirable perks such as free postage and packing or expedited delivery. Before you go to bed, we encourage you to make it your nighttime ritual to tune in and check out what's on the show. From midnight to 3 on ITV1 and STV. You can also watch live or catch up on our YouTube channel at ShopOnTV Live. There are exclusive online-only offers on our website too, so keep your eyes peeled at shopontv.co.uk and bag the bargains before they're gone. Watch, shop and save with ShopOnTV. At ShopOnTV, our goal is to provide you with the best shopping experience possible. Our team of shopping experts is dedicated to sourcing the latest, greatest and most desirable products at the lowest prices available, delivering them to you quickly, conveniently and ensuring your complete satisfaction. We're passionate about maintaining the highest standards of quality and service, every step of the way from design to dispatch. Our nightly live broadcast is your TV window into the global marketplace, presenting you with a collection of carefully curated must-have items, demonstrated by our on-air team with honesty, integrity and trust. Plus, there's even more in our online store at shopontv.co.uk. So, when it's time to shop, shop on TV.
Oh look, this is ShopOnTV. That's a coincidence. Yes, and I'm Rob Locke, with an E. And this is Richard Meyer, also with an E. And also, what's in the box, Richard?
Let me tell you, we don't just do our drones. We're here with our Handy Solutions range. Now, what is Handy Solutions? 8 years ago, my little girls were born, Ellie and Poppy. My wife became a crafter. And if any of you know crafting, your house becomes a nightmare. Bits everywhere. And we all have that. We never have enough storage space. So we created these flexible storage solution that allows you to solve all those problems around your home. Now, number one, these are a lightweight storage box with double stitched handles for taking stuff everywhere. But this is 14 kilograms of weight it will take with a 4mm steel frame inside to give you that strength, stacked up to 4 high. Now, the material on these storage boxes is an Oxford grade fabric, like a rucksack material. So whatever you put inside it, they're never gonna pierce out if you've got knitting needles or sewing needles inside it. You have a zipper at the top that allows you to stack from inside, but you've also got a zipper at the front. Now, why would you have a front zipper? It allows you now to access things from inside the box while they're stacked up to 4 high. But what makes these super boxes so brilliant, that 4mm steel frame around the center and everything you can fit into the 66 litres inside this box, but when you're not using them, they just fold away completely flat. So for the first time, you've got a storage box that you don't have to find somewhere to store it. MDF base inside there, thin, light, but super strong. That 4mm steel frame giving you 14 kilograms of weight in each box, stacked up to 4 high. These things are honestly incredible, but I want to show you, number one, what fits inside one of these storage boxes. So if we're taking a 66 litre, let's bring this one up here. This is my winter coats at home. Now, we got that little bit of sun not so long ago, so this is where our winter coats are now going to be stored until the summer. By the way, they're waterproof, dustproof, and breathable. So whatever you put inside here, maybe it's your winter clothes in the summer, maybe it's your summer dresses throughout the winter, in the musty loft, in the garage, they come out smelling as good as they look. 6 months later, 8 months later, these are brilliant. Now, how much does a 66 litre store? 1 big thick duffel coat, 2 big thick coats, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 massive coats inside this box. Now, apologies, I'm not going to bother folding them up as I put them back in, and that's the best bit about our storage boxes. They give you the strength, they give you the weight, but they also give you the give as well. Now, let me explain. They're all fold flat, so when you're not using them, they will fold away so you're not having to store them. Maybe you're storing stuff in the garage. Maybe you're using them to take to the craft markets, take them on your car boot sales. Everything fits inside here, but let's bring this along and let's stack it up, because they will stack up to 4 high. 14 kilograms of weight stacked up to 4 high, and let me show you how they work. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That window at the front allows you to take things from your storage solution without taking the whole stack down. So if the kids want that game, you can take it out without disturbing everything else. Now, whether it's being used to store your toys, whether it's being used to store your chemicals at home, this one at the bottom is for my pet stuff. All the pet stuff gets all over the house in my house. We've got a dog, a cat, we've got everything in our house. So we can got storage space for absolutely everything. All with double sticks handles.
You don't have to store soft on top of hard. You can put hard on top of
14 kilograms of weight per box. You can stack them in any way you like. They're non-collapsible. So when you've got your storage, that's your lightweight storage box that allows you to take 66 litres of storage, zipper at the front, zipper at the back. They fill up to 66 litres with a 4mm steel frame around the centre, and when you're not using them, they literally, Rob, fold flat. So you're not having to store that storage box. You can literally use them everywhere. The alternative is in plastic boxes. Yep. You crack them, you break them, and you cannot get to them while you've got them stacked up.
Let me ask you this. You said they're water resistant, right?
Yes, they are, yeah.
So in other words, these would be great if you do want to store stuff in the garage or the shed, I would think.
Perfect for the garage. Perfect
to keep
for the
damp out.
Yeah. Anywhere where you want to store stuff. Maybe your only storage space is in the loft. That's not really musty. It's all a bit smelly. These will keep anything in there as fresh and as good as they went in 6, 7 months later without you having to worry about it at all. It really is a flexible storage solution that you can use anywhere in your home to tidy, declutter, organise wherever you need them, and you're going to get 3 of these inside that bundle at that price. Stack 3 of them high. It's incredible.
I was going to say I love these particularly as a way of maximising wardrobe storage, because a lot of wardrobes, now if you're a lady and you've got lots of long dresses, then you need the height, but I don't in my wardrobe, so I've got all this space underneath my clothes.
And you never use it for anything, or it's
put shoes on the floor and there's still feet.
This allows you, maybe you have one in the back of the car. If the kids go to the park, get all muddy, the clothes go in here straight down to the washing machine. Maybe you're using it to store, I don't know, your craft stuff, your electronics, cables. My house is full of cables. You can have a storage box just to organise all those things around your home that clutter, and you literally deorganise everything.
But it also could be documents, accounts, old accounts, tax returns. It could be collectibles.
It could. One of the things people always tell us they use them for is all those, you know, like the kids when they're born, you get that first lock of hair, that first pair of shoes, all those kids safe, all the stuff that you never want to lose, you want to bring out and embarrass them the day they get married, in your storage boxes. And remember, 14 kilograms of weight, up to 4 stacked high. This is a 4mm steel internal frame that when you're not using it, all you do is fold it completely flat. When you need to use them, you use them, and when you don't, they fold flat and hide away.
And I love that because I'm just thinking if I went for a weekend getaway or a week getaway somewhere in the UK, then I always take an old carrier bag to put my dirty laundry in as I'm using it. But then it's always hard to know where to put it. It doesn't always fit in the case. So you can put all your dirty laundry in that and just throw it in the back of the car when you head back home.
Easy peasy. And with those double stitch handles, you can literally take that 14 kilograms of weight everywhere you want to take them.
Stackable, storable and fold downable for £34.99, and that's just £11.66 each rather than £18.99, which is what they normally sell for separately. Are they waterproof enough to leave outside, or would you not?
I wouldn't leave them outside because around the zip area you may find that some of the stitching, but in terms of things like mustiness, yes, it's completely waterproof.
And if you spilt a drink on the top,
no problem. It just literally runs off. So,
I mean, again, because you've got a certain degree of protection here, any collectibles you may have, I think these are just brilliant for putting in there. And also, actually, I notice you've got your sort of your kitchen cleaner and your bathroom cleaner and all that kind of stuff in the front there. I don't know about you, but I always find under my sink that no matter what I do, the chemical bottles always end up, I think it's because maybe the water seeps in from that's overspill from the top of the sink or something. They always end up with rings around them, don't they, on the shelf, like brown rings. So this is a great way of isolating all your cleaning products under your sink, maybe, keeping what's in them out from spilling into the sort of the cupboard, but also stopping whatever is water and is getting splashed into the cupboard from the sink, protecting the bottles as well and stopping all those marks from forming on the shelves. So look, anything you need to store in a handy portable solution, this is definitely it. They really are very, very, very good. And by the way, one other thing you might want to put in your baskets at the same time, if you want some temporary hook solutions, we have those as well, also from Richard Sandy Solutions. 20 magic hooks, you just peel off the back. They're not adhesive, but they stick to stuff, if that makes sense. Nanotechnology.
Hooks, mini air suckers, all in there, and it goes onto any surface. No mess, no marks, no scratching, no drying out, Rob, and reusable year after year after year. Anywhere you need vertical storage space, you can use these hooks, whether it's wet, whether it's not inside of cupboards, outside of wardrobes, anywhere you want. This allows you to hook it up. No drying out, no wearing out, no screws, no mess, no marks, works on any smooth surface, and you can now have vertical storage space everywhere in your home.
Gemma, one of our producers, uses these in her closet to hang jewellery and also additional dresses and things. Great for putting up bunting for a party of some kind or Christmas decorations. If you're in a rental property and you want to, you could hang pictures on those, couldn't you?
Yep.
So no drilling, no drilling, and then having to fill the holes and paint over them before you move out. They're a reusable solution and a temporary solution, or a semi-permanent solution if you so need them to be. Hanging up utensils in the kitchen. Tea towels, bath towels, you name it. If you need to hang it and you need something that holds up to 4 kilos and is waterproof, these are they. 20 magic hooks for £18.99, less than £1 each, and they're 029641. Right, now, just very quickly to say, we're going to go back to the GX Pro Ultra. I'm not going to say check out your baskets. I refuse to say check out your baskets anymore. If you don't check out your baskets, you don't get it. It's as simple as that. It's not big and it's not clever, frankly. No, seriously, if you want to get this, £179.99, that price is for a limited time. All of our prices are. If you see something that says usual price and our price, that discount is for a limited time. These are going to go back to the usual price next week. I don't know exactly when. It could be tomorrow. No, tomorrow's Sunday. Could be Monday. It's sometime next week. From what I understand, they're going back to full price. The other thing is also what we have in stock tonight was supposed to last right the way through to the summer. It's been so busy, we've actually now sold out most of the stock, but there are still, I don't know, 50 of you or so with these in your baskets who haven't checked out. So that's fine. We'll now represent, and then another 50 people will come in who will put them in the baskets and check out. And unfortunately, those who have them in their baskets now will just have to wait until the summer or beyond and hope that when the prices do drop again, that they are still the same, although they could be higher. Richard.
Now, I'm being told there's less than 50 of them unallocated left for you to buy. And by the way, if it's in your basket and someone else on top of that wants one, it steals out your basket before you've checked it out. So please be quick. This is a drone that has been the best-selling drone we've ever bought to British TV. This is a drone that's made us, we believe now, the biggest retailer of drones in this country. That's because this drone has every pro-level feature you've always wanted and allows you to fly out the box in 20 seconds. Auto takeoff, auto landing VR, it's in your drone. Gesture control lens, 2 cameras on board, and follow me built in that normally cost in drones £800 to £900, £1,000. But out the box, you can fly it. The technology we've created has made this the go-to drone. This the drone for doing your social media. This the drone for filming your friends and family. This the drone that whoever you give it to can fly it. Let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant and why it's the right drone for you, your friends, your family, everyone. Number 1, full size, full fun, full excitement, full magic, and remains fully flexible. This is the drone that gets closer to the wall, closer to the tree. No repair bill here. These are removable, they're blade protectors, and they bounce it off. We have people with £1,000 drones at home buying one of these, adding it to their collection, and using the GX Pro for their close-up filming. That is incredible. That is what makes it special, though. That's an HD video camera. Don't get me wrong, other drones have got them. You're normally having to pull out a memory card, put in your laptop piece. This is different, so different. Live streaming to the screen of your phone. Now, it works on any iPhone 5 upwards, any Android phone with Jelly Bean and up. The app is free, there's no in-app purchases, there's nothing to buy, and what the drone sees live, you see live, Rob. You can Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, make movies with it. You could have this up on TikTok, getting your likes while the drone is still flying before it's even landed, and you don't need to be a pro to fly it. That's what makes this drone special. Now, that camera is also brilliant. With a £500–600 drone in the shops, you get one angle, one shot, one direction. A fixed angle lens on your drone, but this doesn't have that because we added an electronic gimbal, 160 quid's worth, on top of a £600 drone. You get the whole lot in your GX Pro. One touch of the button, you can change the angle of shot while the drone is still flying, over 120 meters away. So now the drone is in the air. You can now catch that bird flying out the tree. You can get the kids playing football in the park like the FA Cup final. The drone hovering over 120 meters in the air. Your friends and family at the garden party at home, all waving up, all saying hello on that camera, and you don't have to be a pro to fly it. You don't have to be a pro to film it. And if you want to change the angle, you just use the controller over 120 meters away in the air. But now let's fly it. With a drone, you normally have to learn all the control sticks, learning how to stabilize it in the air. That's the problem with drone flying. Maybe you've tried one, hit the ceiling, hit the floor, you couldn't control it. What makes the GX Pro different, what's made us, we believe, now the biggest retailer of drones in this country, one finger, one button, boom, you've just learned to fly. That's out the box in 20 seconds, hovering like a piece of string. This could be granddad, this could be grandma, someone who's never flown before. One finger, one button, the stability is unheard of. It's unbelievable. I'm not even touching it. That's the stability you get. But let's prove that stability to you.
Can I just ask you a question?
Yeah.
I know, because I just, at this point, does that not happen with regular drones then? Do they normally,
no.
They fly on their own unless you control them?
All over the place, because
Really?
the drone doesn't have the 2 stability levels that this drone has. Now, I'll explain them.
Yeah.
Number 1 is something that's called an altitude sensor, altitude lock. This drone knows its height in the air, Rob. So the height of a drone, normally your drone is going up and down and it's going all out of control. This knows its height. It knows its height even if the wind gets it. You don't have to keep it steady. But the real difference, Rob, with other drones, they're going to the left, the right, going out of control. You're trying to firefight. That's what we call it. We call it firefighting a drone. You don't need to do it with this because there's another camera facing the floor. It's called optical flow. It locks a picture of the floor in shot and holds that shot still. So this drone stays as stable as a GPS drone would be outside, inside, and then it can lock onto your hand. Because now the photo it's locking onto is the palm of my hand. So I can now fly this drone like Harry Potter. And as I walk, as I go, the drone is going to follow me everywhere I go. So you can fly this from the palm of your hand, from the controller, from your phone. So cool. It's incredible, Rob, and it gets better. Because with a normal drone, in our studio, we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of pounds. I'm filming myself, not from a studio camera now, I'm filming from the GX Pro. So that is me, the sign. It recognises me. 3, 2, 1, boom. Gesture control's normally 800 quid in a drone. It's in your GX. Hand up starts the video, hand down stops the video. It recognises my gestures while it flies, Rob, but not with one camera. What makes this camera incredible, Rob, you're on camera number 1. What makes this drone stunning? 2 cameras on board. So Rob, you're on the first camera. I'm now on that down camera. This could be me 120 meters below the drone on the top right-hand video. Then the top left is a blogging shot from my mobile phone. That's 3 shots in one from the same drone at the same time without you needing to be a pro, without you paying a pro level price. Speed number 1, nice and steady. Up the stairs, round the banisters, you're learning how to fly. Speed number 2 doubles that speed. So we are now an intermediate flyer. We haven't had to buy a new drone. We haven't had to buy a new camera. It's in the same GX Pro. Speed number 3, Rob, 25 miles an hour. Football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. This isn't just a beginner's drone, an intermediate drone, it's a pro drone too. A drone, remember, that you can take your hands off the controller and literally let it just hover mid-air. Even if the wing gets it, remembering its height, you don't have to learn it, you don't have to control it. This drone does it for you. The hand control, it's in your drone. This thing is incredible. But then we also have those pro features. So as a drone, normally 800 to 900 quid, you could fly it from the screen of your phone. We built it into your GX Pro. So now you can fly just from the mobile phone. Now the wire is so I can show it to you live in the studio. This is a wireless system. When your fingers touch the screen, 2 little control sticks appear. They look like googly eyes. I'm now flying, Rob, over 120 meters using my mobile phone screen. This thing is stunning. And then it locks onto my face. Everywhere I walk, everywhere I go, we have Follow Me built in. The reason we have all those 5-star reviews, the reason we had someone today, and I can't believe it, who came out of the surgery where his wife is having a baby to quickly go and buy a drone because he's desperate for it. We have less than 50 left outside of baskets. It's your chance to get your hands on them. It folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. No license needed, no registration, no fee. This is built to the new Class Drone Zero toy category. Built for us, confirmed by the CAA, so no license, no registration. You genuinely can get it out the box and be flying it in less than 20 seconds. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. So the most practical drone. You're not going to miss that magic shot, miss that magic moment, because within 20 seconds of taking it out of the case, you're in the air flying, even if you've never flown a drone before. By the way, when you get this drone, we give you a link. I teach you how to get it out the box and get it into the air instantly. A video that I will do to help you, to get whoever you give it to, being able to fly it. But it's the deal tonight that's incredible. Let me explain. The normal price of the GX Pro, 250 to 300 quid drone alone. Now, we didn't sell 1 or 2 of them to become the biggest retailer of drones in the country, or 10 or 100 of them. We are talking about tens of thousands of GX Pro between 250 and 300 quid. Tonight, at under 180 quid, you are getting your GX Pro. But we're giving you a bonus, a gift, a deal, saying thank you for supporting us here on ShopOnTV. You're getting an extra battery for nothing niche, nil, zero free. It doubles your flight time, doubles the fun, doubles the excitement, doubles the magic, doubles the things you can film and fly. And then it gets better, because we are also throwing the storage case in too. Now look at this drone in the air. You have stability, you have control, you have the ability to take this out the box in 20 seconds and learn how to fly. You're getting the double battery life, so double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic in your drone. Then we're giving you that storage case included. So now you have the full protection. This is your chance, your time. Please, we will send this out to you on Monday morning, delivered to you before next weekend. You could be filming in the garden when the friends are coming round, when your grandparents are there, recording those magic memories on a drone that you never thought you could fly, you never thought you could afford. The price is brilliant. The ability to fly out the box in 20 seconds, any age over 14, is incredible. The protection you get with the storage case, foam line, space for the drone controller, battery 1. The second battery we're going to give you for nothing niche, nil, zero, like it's free in the back. This is the ultimate bundle. This is the ultimate collection. One of the busiest drone shows we have had this year, and it's your chance to get it. your chance, your time, your way of getting all those magic moments, all that filming, all the pro features you never thought you could afford in a drone, the beginner, intermediate or pro, you are gonna love it. The GX Pro exclusive to ITV1 and STV, no other shop, no other retailer. Be quick before either the price is up or there is no stock left. Enjoy.
It's a pretty simple proposition as well, I think, because look, you have Google or Yahoo or Bing or various other probably search engines at your fingertips. You can go look on Amazon. You can go look at all of the high street stores, the catalog stores, all of the stores that have an online presence, and you can look at drones. It's very, very quick and easy to find out that this is an extremely good price. Particularly, by the way, if you go for the GPS version, because the cheapest that we found that in a catalogue store was about 500 quid. 179.99, we're giving you £150 off. That, and let me tell you why that is, because ShopOnTV, we probably have sold more drones tonight than all the retailers in the land would sell in a day. Or if not a week, and sometimes a week, and sometimes a month. So the point is, it's the volume of the fact that we are one show that goes into the homes of every single person in the entire nation. And so that's why, because we deal directly with Richard, we're able to bring you these prices, because we don't have lots of shops that we have to pay for. We don't have lots of staff that we have to pay for. We don't have lots of advertising and endorsement and so on and so forth that we have to pay for. We're on, I mean, we're on ITV1 and STV. What greater advertisement is that? Think what people pay for a 30-second commercial on ITV during the daytime. Well, we're here on for 3 hours a night. So this is our storefront. And that means that all the savings that otherwise would have to go into running a traditional business are passed on to you. That's how this price is here. So go find it. If you want to research, go ahead, take your time. You'll soon find out it's a blooming good price for the features. And don't believe me just because I'm telling you the truth. Please don't do that. We've actually got some reviews here. Kevin Lachlan says, does what it says on the demonstrations on TV. Good value for money. Donna Eves says, easy to fly, quick to set up. Neat little drone. Gary, with 2 R's, says, very good, especially for the price. Easily put together. And then Steve O'Connor, sorry, I invented an O there. Steve Connor says, Steve Connor, this is one of the easiest drones to learn to fly. It's light and easy to transport. Mike Gardner says, easy to fly and the cameras catch great footage when flying. Richard Bruce says, great drone, really easy to fly and some brilliant features for the price. I've had a much more expensive drone in the past that didn't do half of what the GX Pro does. Now, Richard.
Yep.
Can I speak to Richard the person?
Yes, you can, yeah.
Not Richard the salesman.
Okay.
Put the drone down. I want to ask you some questions.
Go on.
Genuinely, people are finding that these drones, your drones, have features that are normally in much more expensive drones elsewhere.
Yeah.
How is that? How have you done all of that?
Okay, we work directly with the factories, Rob. So we go to the factories that make drones.
Yeah.
We ask for every pro feature to go into the ones that we produce, but we're not looking to market them into a shop, advertise in the magazines, put an advert on TV.
It's very expensive.
We're not doing any of that.
Right.
What we're doing is producing the most feature-packed drone you could ever do, and in the volume that we can do here on ShopOnTV. Right. So we're not talking to 4 people that walk into a shop on a Thursday. We are talking to everyone watching one of the biggest channels in Britain every single night. So the volume that we can do means that we can put every feature we want into a drone, but build it for you. So this drone is not available on your high street. It's not available in any other shop or retailer. It is exclusive to ITV and STV1, so we can make it knowing you, the customer, what you want, which is out of the box in 20 seconds and being able to fly it. And that's what we go out and make sure we do.
Now, so what is the standard then with, because there are different drones at different prices in the high street, why are there so many different price drones?
Okay, because with a drone, if you want a very basic drone, it's just going to fly.
Right.
That's it. It will just go up, and you have to be able to keep it steady in the air.
What's the price on average for like a drone with no camera, just a fly a drone thing?
Probably you're talking about for an okay one,
Yeah.
about 40 quid. If you're buying under 40 quid, you're talking about a drone that hits the ceiling, goes all over the place.
Yeah.
So maybe 40 quid, no camera,
Yeah.
no keeping it steady. You're having to learn to control it.
Yeah.
Something about that.
So if you bring a camera into it, then
You're going to be talking the minimum with a good camera. You're going to be talking about 130 quid with no stability features, with like no other features in there, no two cameras, no gesture control.
so then
no
what's the next thing yours has got? That where would the price be for something equivalent?
So
So if you have all the stability, then
if
what
you
are
were to get all this on the high street, and there isn't one, okay, there isn't one because they don't want to sell you one. They want to sell you a beginner's drone, then an intermediate drone, then a pro drone. But you're genuinely talking about the feature set in the GX Pro, maybe a 400 or 500 pound drone.
Okay.
With some of our features, you can go up to 1,000 pound drones.
Right.
Genuinely, that is the difference. This is a proper drone with proper
So
stability.
let me ask you the obvious question.
Yeah.
If I bought a £1,000 drone versus a £180 drone, and it had those features, surely wouldn't they be better in the other drone?
What
All of those extra features, or would they be the same as what's in this drone?
They would pretty much be the same features, but they'd probably go a little bit further or a little bit faster.
Okay.
That's the difference.
I
We have
see.
taken all the features, but in a drone that needs no license, registration or fee.
Right.
So if
Well,
you
of course, with
spend,
those other drones,
if
you
you
have to
spend
have a license.
£1,000 on a drone,
Yeah.
you get 2 kilometres of flight distance. No one ever uses them 2 kilometres, by the
You
way.
would be able to see
They
it by then,
maximum use them about 120 anyway.
Yeah.
But you could fly at 2 kilometres,
Right.
and that's the difference. We've got the same feature set,
Yeah.
but slightly restricted down.
capped,
So
yes,
you
yes,
don't
yes.
need a license or a registration, and a beginner can fly them. And that's why this has more than anything else on the high street at anywhere close to its price, maybe double its price or triple its price, and why we have such a brilliant deal.
And it's why we have literally, I mean, over the years, hundreds, thousands of emails of people saying, that, like the one we've showed you tonight, that they bought this drone or they bought a drone that is 3 times the price or 4 times the price and found that this is better, got more features and a better quality.
I find it hard to go a day where someone doesn't stare at me or talk to me and say, I got one of your drones, I love it.
Yeah.
You know that
Yeah.
this happens to me every single day.
Let's talk about the. Okay, so we know we get an extra battery complement as a complimentary gift.
Yeah.
You also get the case. But let's talk about how you record photos and videos on this. Let's talk through some of the basics.
Okay, real basics. This is streaming to your phone.
How does it do that?
Okay, on your phone, you know when you go into a room, Rob, and you go into someone else's house and you look for their Wi-Fi on your phone and you lock into it so you get their Wi-Fi.
Sure.
The drone is producing the Wi-Fi.
Right.
So wherever you are in the middle of a field, all you do is on your phone, you literally look for the Wi-Fi coming from the drone.
So it's a hotspot.
It's a hotspot. You lock onto that and then it will live stream to your phone. So now you can see it. Now it's going straight into the photo book of your phone. So you know when you take on your phone, forget the drone, when you have a phone and you take a photo or you take a video, it goes into your photo book in your phone. So you can then edit it, you can send it out, you can do what you like with it. This drone is doing it.
And
So
we know the power of Wi-Fi because look, we can stream 4K videos over Wi-Fi at home. So it's creating a seamless connection between the drone and your phone, or the phone and your drone. And
But from your
so
phone,
the phone
it
is the
goes into the
recording
photo
device.
book. So you don't need a memory
It's the
card
photo
here.
recorder and it's the video recorder.
Yeah.
So you've instantly got that available, and of course you can instantly post it if you wanted to directly to social media from your phone. And it runs on a pretty basic iPhone or a pretty basic Android, doesn't it? You know, all the new ones.
It does. It works on pretty much any phone out there right now. The only thing is, with some Android phones like Samsung, there's a new thing, and it's going to go through all of Apple and everywhere as well. When you're doing live streaming with a drone, they don't want you to answer the phone while you're flying. So you do turn your data, your mobile data off. So your mobile data turns off, so your phone can't ring while you're flying, and it will live stream directly.
So when this gets to people at home, how do they find the app, download the app and get access to it?
We give you everything in the instructions. We've even got one of the scanning photo codes, a QR code, that will take you straight to the app. But you just literally go to the App Store, whether it's Google App Store, whether it's your Apple App Store, and you download the app. The app is free. There's no in-app purchases. We're not asking you for a subscription.
In the app or
you don't have to buy anything. We're not secretly hiding in a pay £5 for this or anything like that. It is free, 100% free, and it always will be free.
And it's always regularly updated.
We will never ever charge you on the app. It costs you nothing. So you download the app, you are then ready to start flying, and you literally connect to that app and you will see the footage direct to you. We have people that ring me up. They ring me up and go, oh, how do I do that app? And I talk them through it on the phone because we're happy to help you. And their voice just goes, Wow! Because for the first time they've actually got something live stream.
Let's do 2 minutes. We've just got it out of the box. What do we do?
Okay, can I quickly run and get my phone?
Go and get it.
So
go and
Rob,
get it.
you speak to everyone. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to get my phone.
99. And look, if you've got any questions, ask now. Richard's here. We're running out of stock. It's almost limited stock. If you want it tonight, get it now. Check out Pay By. Have it on its way to you, because otherwise next week the price is going up, and also when it comes back the price could be higher. We don't know. Right, okay.
It is. So look, here's your controller, just so you can see it now, because we never show these bits. I thank you, Rob, for letting me show Rob. You've got these little sprung pieces on the bottom of the controller, and what that allows you to do is to lock your phone in. So this is
big Max phone.
This is my phone, and Max phone will fit in there as well. So now, this is what you do. You turn your drone on, you press the button on the back of the drone, and the lights will start to light up at the front.
Yep.
Okay, it's just on the top there.
Yeah.
It's pretty. It's just a button on the top of the drone.
Press and hold, lights come on.
Yeah. You then turn your controller on.
Yeah.
And you'll hear it beep.
Yeah.
Up, down. You've now connected your drone to the controller.
That's it?
The light stop like that's it.
Oh my gosh.
Now the mobile phone. So let me turn my phone on. All you do is you go into your settings. So if I bring it here, can you see where it says Wi-Fi? That's your normal Wi-Fi finder.
Yeah.
It finds M8720, that's my drone.
Yeah.
So that's your drone that it's now locking onto. And as soon as it's locked onto my drone, I go into the app, and the app will now live stream direct from the drone. So now what the drone sees live, I had to do nothing. What the drone sees live, Rob, you're now seeing live.
And by the way, you're seeing. Move the camera a little bit, would you please? Now you're seeing on there that it's real time.
Yeah.
When we show, just so you know, when we show this through our studio system through the cable, it goes through lots of different systems, and so it's a bit laggy.
Yeah.
But you'll see here,
it's completely live.
Completely very low latency.
There is another thing. If we can bring the camera in here, Rob, if you hold that up to the camera of the drone,
sure. Yeah.
Have a look at that camera on the front of the drone right now.
Yeah.
By pressing this button on the controller, I can actually change the angle of the camera. It's got an electronic gimbal that changes electronically using the controller button.
Yeah, yeah.
So now, while this drone is flying over 120 meters away, you genuinely can now film from above. And you don't have to be a pro to do it. You don't have to be an expert to do it. This drone does it for you.
That's great for, you know, if you were shooting
This is one of those
kids
features.
at the park, football matches.
This is one of those
things
features
like
you
that.
genuinely have paid £160 on top of a £500 drone to be able to go.
Because normally it'd just be a fixed camera. Yeah.
And then you just press auto takeoff. One button on the controller, and the drone will take off into the air.
Oh.
So we have literally connected it. We are literally flying it. You want to know the stability?
Great for the summer.
Rob, I'm not touching the controller.
No.
That is genuinely the drone out of the box in 20 seconds.
Can I have a little go while we're sitting here? Is that all right? So what do I need to do?
Okay. So all you do, Rob, leave that one, don't use that one.
Okay.
But move that one to the right and that one to the left. Your drone will go left.
And as soon as you take your finger off,
it stops.
It stops.
Yep.
And that goes up, and that goes down. Oh, I've never flown this before in my life. And as soon as you take it off, it just stops.
Yep.
Oh, he's getting a bit cocky now. and how do I land it?
Okay, just press the land button.
Oh, just that one there? I was trying to land, hang on.
Press the land button.
Ah, Rob! I missed it!
Don't worry.
Well, it was my first time. It's so easy.
That is how easy it is to do. It is genuinely a drone.
It's so responsive.
Unlike what you get on the high street.
Oh, I feel like
you can fly out the box in 20 seconds. We mean it. We show it to you. We test it. We make sure you can do it, and we get 5-star reviews.
It's like watching Maverick. That was so much. Oh, I'm exhilarated. The adrenaline is coursing through my veins. I thought it was going to be really hard to fly.
It genuinely
not.
And can I
the
just
minute you
tell
take your finger off the button, it just stops.
And can I tell you why? This is the difference. So if you're looking at any drone on the high street, this is the difference right here. So if we come in, you'll see a second camera on this drone. Yep, we're just finding out which camera we're going to show it to you on. Okay.
Our cameras aren't quite as quick as the
If you have
drone.
a look just here, there is a second camera just at the top of my finger.
Yeah.
Now, other drones do not have this. This is 2 cameras on board, normally 600 or 700 quid in a drone.
Yeah.
But that camera is acting to do something a little bit different and special. Now, the problem with normal drones is when you've flown them, you've lifted in the air, you've moved the controller, and it just keeps on going. It doesn't stay steady.
No.
That camera is locking a picture of the table right now. So because it's looking a picture of the table, it can hold that picture in shot so the drone stays still.
And is that not on the drones normally of this price then?
Nowhere close. You have to get to double the price or triple the price to start having something called optical flow, a second camera that's locking the floor shot in.
I've had a terrible case of optical flow myself.
This has it, and that's why, out the box 20 seconds, we can tell you can do it, why it's become one of the biggest retail drones, full stop, in the country, why it's the biggest drone we've ever sold on TV. It's incredible.
And again, just really to point out to you here that rechargeable battery, you're getting 20 to 25 minutes per battery.
Per battery. On the GX Pro, up to 25 minutes of flight time per battery, and you're getting 2 in the bundle.
And the case with the properly cut out inserts for the foam. I mean, that's probably, what, 40, 50 quid, I would have thought, something like that.
Normally 40 quid we charge for the
all
case
included, all part of the bundle. Look, I know you might see these a lot, and it's easy to watch on TV and go, oh, that looks really good. They genuinely are. They genuinely are. And honestly, if you love the idea of it and you're not buying it, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're cutting off your nose to spite your face. You're saying, I will not allow myself to have fun. But also, and we have the GPS version as well, which we'll show you or talk about in a moment. Bear in mind that that has the upgraded full HD 1080p camera, and also the GPS, the geostationary positioning satellite connection that will allow the drone to know where it is, not just, you know, where it is at that moment, but anywhere in the country or world, and gives you lots of other really advanced pro features, so you can start getting into, you know, student films, basic cinematography, and you don't need a license unless you do something that you get paid for. If it's for commercial use, you can go to the CAA website, Civil Aviation Authority website, and you can get a license for commercial use. They're not a lot of money, I'm told. I'm going to look them up actually, so I know exactly how much they are for next time. But if you're doing it just for yourself, for fun, down the park, wherever, in your back garden, on the beach, obviously observe the drone code, be safe, be careful, keep it away from other people, and follow these simple guidelines, and you're good to go. Oh, sorry, after the back.
Published by the Civil Aviation Authority to assist drone users. Here are a few pointers to clear up any confusion and help you to fly safely. Be drone safe. Always keep your drone in sight. This allows you to see and avoid other things while flying. Staying below 400 feet helps reduce the likelihood of a conflict with a manned aircraft. Be drone aware. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you do this, it will help you to keep your drone and the people around you safe. Be drone legal. When using your drone, legal responsibility lies with you. You are responsible for each flight. Stay well away from aircraft, airports and airfields, as it is a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft with your drone. Remember, don't fly near airports or airfields. Remember to stay below 400 feet. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft. Enjoy responsibly. For further information, please visit dronesafe.uk. We hope you find this useful, and importantly, that you enjoy endless hours of fun with your drone.
I love that. That sounds like the old Chumley Warner, you know, sort of 50s information messages. You know, have endless amounts of fun. Well, you can. Honestly, you can have more fun with this without having to take your clothes off. Oh, big news. I wish we had a klaxon. I'm not going to do it, because there's only one presenter in TV land that does a klaxon, and it's not me. It's well, at least not unless I had a curry the night before, and I did, as it happens. It's limited stock, ladies and gentlemen. It is limited stock. If everyone checks out, we literally have barely enough now to go around for the demand. 176 orders remaining, and that has sold out. So please check out. By the way, when the show finishes, when it is no more at 3 AM, you can continue to order after the show has finished live. You can order 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If for any reason you're like, you know what, I want to apply for PayPal, I can't be faff with it now, I'll do it in the morning, then please just do it in the morning. I'm not forcing you at all. Not that I could. I have no power over you whatsoever. But I'm just trying to say, the longer you leave it, the less chance you're going to get it. Less chance that you're going to have to get it. Because genuinely, it's a legal thing. It's an Ofcom rule that we have to... I don't completely understand all of the legalese myself, but when we show our usual price and a discounted price, we can only show that discounted price for a few weeks. I think it's about 4 weeks. And then it has to go back up to the usual price for 4 weeks before it can come back down to a lower price for another 4 weeks. That's the way we operate. And so this is going to, next week, the time's out on this, so it's going to go up next week. And also bear in mind when this comes back with shipping costs, and it's really tough out there at the moment for retailers and manufacturers and, you know, and wholesalers and such, because containers are stuck. Well, I don't know if, are they still stuck on the Suez Canal? Is that still an ongoing thing, or is that?
No, they did release that container, but personally,
container.
I actually had 2 containers on that ship stuck in the canal. Yeah.
It's delayed lots and lots and lots of people. So the point I'm trying to make is that costs are going up. I remember 5 years ago a container was 500 quid, now it's 5,000. You know, I mean, honestly, this may not be 179.99. Now it might be, you know, only another tenner or something next time it comes back. But now, seize the day, carpe diem, or carpe priet. I can't say seize the price in Latin because it will sound rude. Because price in Latin is like, you know, the Grand Prix. But that's not how they pronounced it in Latin. Anyway, seize the day, buy it now. You know you've locked in that price. You'll have it in a few days, and you too will be astounding yourself at how easy it is to fly, just like this.
So now we're going to show you, they're telling me how crazy it's going, so we're going to show you the GX Pro GPS for a second, because we've only got 10% left of the GX Pro. I'm having to practice my tap dancing just in case we run out of stock completely. But let me tell you about the GX Pro GPS. Now, if you're looking for that next level, you're looking for that next stage up from drone flying, this is different. This is the ultimate upgrade. So we are talking about a full 1080p upgraded camera. So with the highest resolution of HD that we can film on a drone is in this GPS drone. But the magic is the GPS itself. Now, if you have a car, that car knows through satellites in the sky where it is, where it's got to get to, and it shows you the route, how to drive there, but you have to do the driving, not with your GX Pro GPS drone. The satellite's been down, locked in. You can now bring up a Google map on the app. The app is free, no in-app purchases, and you can see where you want to fly. You point 1, it's called a waypoint, point 2, 3, over the tree, over the building, over the car, and then land exactly 2 meters in front of your feet. You press go. It will lift to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, fly to 4, and then land exactly 2 meters in front of your feet. If it's running out of batteries, the drone knows it's running out of batteries. It will auto-return itself exactly to you and land for you. The follow me in here. You put the GPS controller in your pocket. You can now go skiing. You can ride a bike. You're maybe on a motorbike. The drone will follow you, filming as it goes. Every time you go down the slope on the skiing, the drone will follow it exactly that prescribed distance. It is incredible, but what makes this GPS drone special and different is there are 2 technologies involved. We have still kept that optical flow camera, so now this drone knows, as a beginner, you can fly out the box indoors, 20 seconds learning how to fly, then when you're ready, take it outside, click the button, GPS beams in, and you now have a GPS-controlled drone. But I wanted to show you the app. I wanted to show you the difference, the way this drone makes things incredible. So now let's bring up the GPS app, because this is special, this is different. Now we've got the app, we press the button brings up that controller. Now we've got many more different features and functions here, including the surround. Surround allows you to fly like that pictures on YouTube, around the church spire, around the cliff. It will keep the lens facing you and do a full 360. It's incredible. But now let's press this button, because this drone is GPS. The satellites are telling us where the drone is. This is Covent Garden in central London, 3 floors underground, but the drone still knows where it is. Look, we're right by the River Thames. This thing is incredible. But you press a button and it will bring up on the app, which is free, it will bring up the Google Earth from above. So if I want to fly over that building and I want to fly over that tree, over that road, it allows me to do it bit by bit where I want to fly. 1, 2, 3, 4. I press go, it will lift to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, and then land exactly 2 meters in front of my feet. But Rob, what makes the GPS different? What makes it special? You have a drone that for the first time for a GPS at this price, by the way, the nearest price GPS and that doesn't have 2 cameras and it doesn't have the electronic gimbal is over 500 quid that I found in a catalogue retailer the other day. This is less than half price, with more features, with more functions, and the first GPS I know that can be flown indoors as a beginner with the optical flow out the box in 20 seconds. So if you're looking for that next level, you're looking to go through beginner, intermediate to pro to professional level flying, this is the drone for you. It is incredible, and that price, unbelievable.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. Are we, Richard, we're not seeing that one flying though tonight. We're just going to go back to the Ultra. Is that fine? Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, fair enough. It's just a shame because I tell you what, the camera on that is so good, and I wanted to present to the camera and show you how amazing it really was. By the way, you know, I want to tell you something. 1080p on the GPS. So these studio cameras, they are capable of 4K, but they're also capable of 1080p. But broadcast television is not 1080 progressive; it's 1080 interlaced, which is the equivalent of 720p. Just so you know. Anyway, this is 078359, 259.99. Paul, my director, just said what? What it is? 1080i, because interlaced, basically you interlace every other field. So essentially you've got fewer frames. Depending on... Anyway. Dead air. That was dead air, that was. People at home are going, huh? Do you want an extra battery? Go on, have an extra battery. All right then. Why not? Why not? You get 2 for the price of slightly less than 2. £40 is the price for Uno. But please don't buy that. We don't want you to pay that. If you buy item number 003472, then you get 2 for £60. So you basically save 20 quid. Those are for the GPS. Remember that the GX Pro GPS and the GX Pro Ultra use different batteries. So please be sure if you're buying for the GPS version, you use item number 003472. 003472. If you want the twin pack of batteries for the GPS Ultra, we'll give those to you shortly. But we've got just enough time for Richard to do one last presentation for us all to sing along, maybe two presentations. And actually, we've had an email, Rich. The last time we worked together,
yep.
Jodie, I think it was, asked me to twerk. Well, they've written back in. They haven't. This is a complete lie, by the way, Jodie, if you're watching. They've written back in and they've said they'd like to see Richard twerk as well. So,
oh, please
I know it's
don't.
never going to happen.
My mum watches these shows in the morning and it's Mother's Day, so I'm going to have to apologise. If you make me twerk, I have to apologise to my mum. But happy Mother's Day to my mum, who will be watching this show tomorrow, well, today morning, but a little later on. Let me tell you all about this drone. And by the way, happy Mother's Day to every mother that's watching this show tonight. We send our love to all of you. Happy Mother's Day to every mother out there. Now, let me tell you about this drone, because this is a drone that you as a family can fly. This is the drone that the kids are going to have a go with Gran and Grandad and have a go with, and everyone in between. The best-selling drone on British TV. Full stop, no question. It's incredible. Why? Every pro-level feature that we could throw a stick at, we built into this drone for you to be able to use. Let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant, and show you why this GX Pro, exclusive to ITV1 and STV, is the ultimate for you, your friends, your family, and anyone who's wanted to learn to fly. Number one, we're talking full-size drone. Full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, and it's fully flexible. Under 250 grams, no license needed, no registration, and no fees.
What's the range? Neil from Exmouth wants to know.
120 metres in every direction. That is 120 left or 120 right, 240 metres side to side. The drone is incredible. But what makes it special? It's fully flexible. So you're not going to bash it, smash it, knock it, and worry about a repair bill. It will just bounce off that wall, bounce off that tree, and carry on flying. The real magic comes, though, from this camera. That's an HD video camera, and it pops out your memory card. You don't need it. You don't need to put something in a laptop or PC or games console, because this drone live streams to the screen of your phone. Knowing that purchase is nothing to buy. What the drone sees live, you will see live. I'm hearing that last 10% of stock is going quick. Please check them out, make sure it's yours, and we're going to send it out to you on Monday morning. Whatever you see live, you can Facebook, video blog, Instagram, YouTube. You could literally download this, say, to a TikTok, and you are getting likes before the drone has even landed. This thing is incredible. But it's the camera, because that's not a fixed line camera, fixed angle, fixed lens, fixed direction camera like you get in a 500 or 600 pound drone. One finger on the button, we can change the angle of shot over 120 meters away, 0 to 90 degrees, while the drone is flying and on the other side of the park.
Rich, before you fly it, can I ask a request?
Yes.
Whatever time you want to do it, can we fly it into the studio? But can we actually go and I'll pick out points I want you to.
Yeah, of course.
Just to show how manoeuvrable and accurate.
Rob,
this is.
we will do it now.
Okay.
Let's take this
Thanks.
drone into the air. So look, we can choose the angle of shot at the touch of a button, what we're going to film, but all we need to do to fly it, now there's the serious bit, here's the clever bit, here's why, if there's one serious bit of the show, and we're talking about twerking now, so there's not much serious bits of this show left to go. The one serious thing is you don't have to be a pro to fly it, you don't ever have to have flown a drone to pry it, you can be someone that's tried a drone, hit the ceiling, hit the floor and couldn't control it, you will be able to fly the GX Pro. Why? We're not going to learn the controllers. We're not going to try and stabilize it. We're not going to try and firefight any drone like you did when you bought a drone off the high street. One finger, Rob, one button, boom, that's it. You've learned to fly. Out the box, 20 seconds, sitting there like it's on a piece of string. No controller needed because the drone will sit there ready to fly using that second camera underneath, giving it the stability, the altitude lock, remembering its height in the air. If the wind knocks it, remembers its height. The second camera underneath giving you stability or allowing you to fly it from the palm of your hand. But now let's look at that video, because here in the studio, our studio cameras cost tens of thousands of pounds. I'm not on a £10,000 studio camera, I'm on GX Pro Cam, and I don't need the controller, and it has that gesture control lens, V sign. Recognize it, 3, 2, 1, boom, memory's in my phone. Hand up starts a video, hand down stops a video, it records the memory in my phone. But we wanted to go flying.
Yes.
So you want to see our studio?
Yeah, so let me direct.
Go.
So David, why don't you show Richard the station where all the mics and things are? So, yeah, so we're going to show you over there. David's going to show you that.
Now this is on drone cam, not a studio cam.
Yeah, so that's over there. And then David, maybe this is where we put the charge the batteries, which is just over in the corner over there. That's all of our sound technologies.
David obviously wasn't expecting us to film him, so he hasn't done his hair.
David, maybe
sorted out his belt or his trousers.
Show the spare TV cameras over to the back of the studio, Dave. The 3 spares, which are our manned cameras when we use those. There's our lovely scissor lift. There's an assortment of spare furniture for different sets, as you can see.
And before
There's
anyone writes in,
ladder.
yes, we know it's a little bit messy behind the scenes.
Yeah, I know. They just had another production in here. And then there's the whole of our stage. Look at that.
What a shot.
That is
what
great.
a shot. This is me filming me. It is.
Hey, Rich, can you do a low to high like they do in movies? So you can go from like a low, yeah. So this is your movie shot. Go, and action. Like a crane shot.
And then a pan.
Oh, and then, oh, look
Straight
at
back to
that.
set. Whoa, look at that. Now that is something that you will learn to do instantly, Rob. And the best thing about it is we're not talking about one camera either. So if you want to capture 3 shots at the same time, you're on camera number 1, I'm now on camera number 2, and you know we talked about what's the main difference on the high street right now with a drone, even if it's twice the price of this, it's those 2 cameras on board. Camera 1, camera 2, and a blogging shot top left, camera number 3. 3 shots in one, Rob, from the same drone at the same time, in a drone that out the box, 20 seconds, you can learn to fly. But it's not just about the camera, it's about how easy it is to fly. Speed number 1 is nice and steady up the stairs, round the banisters, you're learning how to do it. Now it's what we call proportional control. This is also the big difference to the high street. When I let go of that control stick, the drone stops dead. It's not a drone that will carry on going off to the left or off to the right. It stops itself. So you're in full control. Left, right, you can spin it to the sides, and you let go and it stops exactly where it was. That's speed number 1 for beginners. Then click it again, we go intermediate. So we now double that speed. Double the speed, we haven't had to buy a new drone, we haven't had to buy a new camera, so we have an intermediate drone built into the same one. Speed number 3, 25 miles an hour. football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. This thing
Rich, we've
is
been asked the
incredible.
range again. Let's do
Range, 120 metres in all
any
direction. From left to right, that's 240 metres.
What's the stability like in windy conditions?
Really good. For a drone at this price, if it knocks, if the wind blows, I could stand here and try and blow it like a gale, but it's not going to move. By the way, if you go onto my TikTok page, we filmed a video of this drone out in the wind, I think it was yesterday morning, and you'll be able to see how stable it stays in the wind. It's brilliant.
What's your TikTok handle?
Toyman_123.
Lovely. I'm Roblox on TV. Isn't he, of course? On the
But we have a film on there of it flying out in the wind, so you can see exactly how brilliant it is.
Toyman_123.
Yeah. I had to think about that then.
Yeah.
It's dead steady, dead simple, dead easy, and it doesn't even need you to fly it from the controller. Controller off. We have got the ability to fly this direct from your phone. Now, you see a wire here, it's just so I can show you that footage in the studio. This is a wireless system, and it works for the drone sending the wireless signal to your phone. So you don't need to be in a wireless area. You can be in the middle of a field. I touch the two screens, two control sticks appear. Wherever I touch it, those control sticks look like googly eyes. They are now my control sticks on the app. But I can lock it onto my face, and everywhere I walk, it recognises me. So we have a follow me drone, normally worth over 1,000 quid. Less than 10% of the stock left. Please be quick. Check it out. I want to deliver to every single one of you on Monday morning so that you have it before the weekend next week. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. This is the drone that you can fly. This is the drone that needs no license, no registration, no fee. This is the drone you can fit in your pocket, take with you everywhere you go. That's the size of your drone, that's the size of your phone. Phone, drone, phone, take this with you everywhere. But the bundle we've created is incredible. The normal price between 250 and 300 quid, drone alone. Tonight at 100, 180 quid, either till the stock runs out or the price goes up next week. And to be honest, from what I'm hearing, it's when the stock runs out. We are giving you for under 180 quid the GX Pro, the RDM upgrade. So upgraded speed, upgraded control, upgraded stability, and we're not giving you one battery. 2, an extra one for nothing-ish, nil zero, like it's completely free. We're doubling your flight time, doubling the fun, doubling the assignment, doubling the magic, and then we're giving you the storage case included too, Rob. So now you get the entire bundle. Fully protected. You wouldn't buy a mobile phone without protecting the screen or putting a case on the back. This is your case, normally worth 40 quid. If we ever sell the drones on their own, everyone, like 99.9% of you will buy the case to protect it. Foam line, space for the drone controller, battery number 1, battery number 2 in the back. You get absolutely everything in here for you to start this brilliant hobby instantly. And when I say it's a hobby, flying is fun, it's exhilarating. You're like the pilot sitting on the front of the drone. But the memories that you film, the memories you make for either social media, either for digital projects or just to record in a way that is unable to be done in any other medium, you've got something to cherish forever. Grandparents filming that moment when they're all together with the grandkids from above, filming them coming in. It's incredible. What a rush, what a way to film and record those memories. But in a drone that has every pro feature you've always wanted, auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, the live streaming HD camera, but at a price that's unbelievable. This is a pro level drone with every pro feature, but you don't have to pay a pro level price to fly it. You then get all the pro features you never thought you could afford. The 2 cameras on board, that's normally 700 or 800 quid. The 2 angles, 2 shots, 2 directions in the same drone. Then the gesture control lens. You normally have to pay 700 or 800 quid for a drone with gesture control. It recognises your face, your features. V-Sign takes a photo, hand up, hand down, starts and stops the video, and then follow me. Unheard of. How we did it. I had to beg and borrow the factory for the chip. It's a special chip to do follow me. And we had to beg and borrow to put it into this drone, because normally they put it into drones with 700, 800, 900, 1,000 pounds. But we put it into the GX Pro for you. You're the only retailer, the only place you can buy it here on ITV1 and STV. No shop, no retailer. Show it off to your friends and family. Get this in the air. Tell them how wonderful it is. The drone is incredible. It is your chance, your time. Less than 10% 10% of you now can get this drone delivered ready for Easter, for the summer, for filming all year. Your chance, your time. I am so glad you've got your hands on it. The biggest smiles next week when it arrives at your house. Pre-charged, by the way. Both batteries pre-charged, ready to go. The controller pre-charged, ready to go. The app completely free. Your chance, your time. There's only one way to make this drone better, and I tell you, if there's one thing I would buy, those extra batteries. The more flight time, the more fun, the more excitement, the more magic. And if you get the twin pack, so you have 2 in the bundle and that 2 times extra GX Pro batteries. By the way, we've just brought up the GPS. Don't get those ones. Get these ones here, the GX Pro batteries. You will have a charging battery while you're flying, and there's enough time charging and flying that you never have to stop flying. They charge up via USB, laptop, PC, games console, even a mobile power bank in the middle of a field. This is the ultimate drone, the ultimate batteries, the biggest fun, and your chance to have it delivered to you next week, ready for the weekend. Enjoy.
Richard's going to come and join us for towards the close of the show. I just, again, want to point out to you, and this is legitimately hand on heart, the absolute truth. This price is only going to be good for a few more days because it's going to go back up to full price. We have to, by law, we have to go have a seat, Richard. We have to go. The prices have to go up, and so our prices are due to go up next week, and they won't come down again for at least 4 weeks. And then when they do, we can't guarantee it'll be this price. But actually, so Leslie, can I just confirm, we've only got 37 available left, is that right? There are, the ones that are not spoken of, there are 37 left out of several hundred that we started with. It's been really, really busy tonight. Look, you just got to ask yourself, do you want this now? Or do you not want this now? Because you either buy it and you get it, or you don't and you won't. I mean, it really is that straightforward. I know I don't wish to sound flippant or condescending or patronising, I suppose we say here. But I'm just trying to tell you, loves, that if you want it, good Lord, you've got to get your money out. It's not going to pay for itself, you know. And it really is so much fun, and I believe it's worth it. If you've got a spare 180 quid, look, I know cost of living's tough at the moment, and maybe this is too much of an extravagance on top of what you need. And I realise people are budgeting, and I realise we don't have multi-payments on this tonight, and I apologise for that. Next time this is back, we should do. But if you can share it with a friend, but get them, yeah, why don't you do that? Why don't you share it with some friends? Get them to PayPal you or Venmo or whatever, some money to you. Split the cost with friends. Stick it on a credit card. However you get it. I don't want you to get in debt. I don't want to make any life difficult for you at all. If you can afford it, buy it. But if you can afford it and you do want to buy it now! And put your extra batteries in your basket while you're at it, lad or lass. Right, okay, talk us around this again, please, Richard. Why it's so special. Genuinely why it's so
Genuinely why it's special is we have taken every Pro feature from the factories that the factory that we use to make this drone also makes those 800, 900,000 pound drones. Yeah. We took every feature we could and built it into a drone that was going to be exclusive to one place and one place only. We didn't have to advertise it. We didn't have to do magazine articles. We didn't have to go to the trade shows with it. It is exclusive, ITV1 and STV. So we've produced a drone that should be triple its price, but we can bring it to air in that volume in a drone that you can fly out the box in 20 seconds.
Because that's how retail works.
Yeah.
So the person who makes it then sells it to a wholesaler, and then the wholesaler sells it to the retailer. And there might be agents in there and other levels as well. But then ultimately, whoever is going to promote the product has to spend an absolute fortune, as you say, on advertising. And also there are all the expenses of the manufacturer finding the wholesaler getting the retailer. Everyone's taking a piece of the pie. But when you work directly, and Richard works directly with the factory and then works directly with Shop-on-TV, we cut out all of that, that expense, and that all gets passed on to you, and that's just the way it works. It's just the economics of it. Can I don't know if you, can I just have a quick look at the camera on that?
Yep.
Because what I wanted to say, look, I am a professional filmmaker, and I will tell you this, it's a decent-sized camera and a decent-sized sensor. Obviously, what's going to affect camera quality hugely is the size of the lens and the size of the sensor. But you can't have a massive lens and a massive sensor in that, because otherwise it wouldn't fly. Or it would be much bigger and would cost you thousands of quid. But there's the resolution on there at 720p is good enough, having seen the picture quality. And if you are a professional filmmaker and you've only got 180 quid to spend, and you run Adobe, the Adobe Creative Suite, in After Effects there's a plugin which is phenomenal, plugin called Detail Preserving Upscale, which will allow you to upscale 720p all the way up to 4K if you want to, with no loss of quality. And I bet you if you blew that up, if you upscaled that, you could really clean that up and make it look extremely good. If you've got 260 quid, go for the GPS version, which has the 1080p camera in it, which is slightly better resolution.
By the way, just so you know, Rob, as well, we never ever mention it. It's not something that I normally talk about, but you've also got a zoom in there as well.
Have you really?
So you have a digital zoom on the app for getting in close.
No way.
By the way, we always talk about video. You can take still photography from this drone.
Right.
So if you want that shot above your house, just taking a picture of your house with the garden you can do it. There's a button for a still photography as well as a video, and you can do that with this drone
and
as well.
And the thing is also these days, the quality of lenses and sensors, but look what we've got in our mobile phones. People make movies on iPhones, you know, so size does not necessarily denote quality.
No.
I mean, it really is great. And I think just for fun, for having fun around the house, fantastic. But if you do want to upgrade your experience on social media, everyone's on social media these days. That's why society is devolving. But that's just my opinion, and I'm not going to get into it now. But the point is, while we're on it, and while everybody spends every moment of every waking moment of every day anyway doing social media, this is important. People spend hours with ring lights and preening and doing their videos and things like that. Well, now you can go outside, you can have it follow you, you can do aerial shots, which normally in Hollywood are the most expensive shots.
It is, but let me talk to you about what makes this drone really special. We have built it to the new Class Drone Zero Toy category. So the CAA confirms it needs no license, no registration and no fee. Even though it's got a camera, under 250 grams, no license, no registration, no fee. Now, as long as you're using it for something personal, so you're not trying to charge money for it, that is the case. Out of the box, 20 seconds, as a beginner, no registering, no going on, it's ready to fly straight away. Now, if you're going to use it on something like a YouTube and you're going to charge for what you're filming, yes, you will need a license. But you don't need a license per se with this drone for personal use. It's incredible.
No, absolutely. And I'm just thinking, I mean, 6:15 this morning, usually I go to bed about 6:30. And the sun was up at 6:15.
Yeah.
I mean, it was. I mean, I'm like a vampire. It was horror. So it made me think, my gosh, where are we? March, April, May. It's only 3 months to summer, and the wedding dresses are going to start coming out, and the cricket matches and tennis and. You know, the sort of punting down the river and all this, you know, boating and pedlos and beaches, and this is when this is.
It really is. Now we also get asked questions about the blade protectors. They come inside
what about the blade
with
protectors?
The bundle as well. Now you don't have to fly with blade protectors. We recommend you do, but you get 8 blade protectors in with the drone, so they just literally clip on and mean that when the blade goes towards a wall, a tree, or you, the blade doesn't touch you because it's protected by the blade protector.
Also, it protects, as you say, it protects you from. I mean, not that the blades are really. I mean, I don't think they're going to slice your head off, but they might give you a nick. So, and obviously, be careful if you're flying in the park or somewhere like. Keep it away from other people. Or what it might freak them out otherwise, you know. Or ask their permission if you're going to fly, particularly if you know if the neighbour's swimming in the pool. Ask permission first. You know, this is not to be used for spying. $179.99. It's almost sold out. It's you know, if everyone checks out, it would almost be sold out. So literally, there would be a handful left. So do it now, or do it by tomorrow morning. In fact, now actually, I'm told there are more people trying to order it than we have stock available. So there are 30. Oh dear, there are 35 available. And there are 107 people trying to get it. So 2/3 of you are going to miss out. Honestly, I apologise if you're sitting at home thinking, because you've watched shopping channels, and you think, it's all a load of old rubbish, everything they say. You can believe that if you want, but I can assure you, every word I'm telling you is the truth. I'm on ITV1 and STV, and I can't, like Superman, Lois, I never lie. So 35 left, 107 people. You do the math. And you decide, technically, we should really be selling this out, but we're hanging on just for the last few stragglers. And that's the last stock until probably the summer. So it really is the last stock till the summer. The price is going up in a week. We've only got a handful left. It's buy it now or forever hold your peace. Let me just show you on the website, by the way, when you go to the product page for the drones, any of the drones. Oh, look, who's that bloke? I'm so appalled at how much weight I've put on, I really am. I've become the Orson Welles of transactional television. If you click on a drone, pick a drone, any drone. Let's click on the GPS. If you scroll down, you will find that there is a link to the drone code, but also at the very bottom to view drone demo videos. And Richard has recorded many, many, many of these videos for every different type of drone, how to set it up, how to use it, how to fly it, etc., etc. Lots of hot top tips from Richard there for you to enjoy. How much? I've completely lost track of the time. I can't see a clock. I've no idea. 10 minutes left, is that right? That's just enough time for Richard to come up with a completely new and original way of demonstrating this drone. Go!
What a challenge! For the last stragglers of you that haven't checked out your baskets, and please, genuinely, if you want this delivered to you, check them out. I will be in the warehouse on Monday. We'll get them packed up. They'll be sent off to you and you'll have them by the weekend. Before the weekend, it is your chance to get them. So let me talk you around this drone. Let me show you how brilliant it is and give you some ideas what you're going to be able to do with it. Now, number one, we're talking about a drone that you can knock, bash, hit, smash. It is not just designed the features that a beginner can use them instantly. The drone is designed that if you make a mistake, you make an error, it just bounces back. Not like a pro drone that ends up damaging or breaking. This allows you to get your hands on it straight away. But what's magic with this drone is the camera live streams to your phone. Now, this will work with any iPhone 5 upwards, any Android phone. You could use your spare phone, you could use your current phone. It really doesn't matter. That wire that you see, by the way, is just so we can show you the video footage live on screen on your TV. Yours is a wireless system, just like we're doing now. This is a live TV. You don't need the wire at home, but it allows us to film. It allows us to make movies, memories. This thing is incredible. But what makes it really special is we've got an electronic gimbal built in. So that could be a fixed line camera if it was a 600-pound drone, but it's not, because we've added an electronic gimbal where we can change the angle of the drone camera from 0 to 90 degrees just by touching the button. Now, let me just change the phone. No, my phone's run out of battery. It's not the drone.
No.
But I have, as the magic of live TV, another phone. But by the way, let me show you this. So if we come actually onto screen, I'm going to show you how you can set up the Wi-Fi, because this actually will show you how to do it. So number one, you go into your settings like you'd have in your normal phone and you click on Wi-Fi. It will search the area and find the drone. M8, that's the name of the drone, so give it a click, it locks in. And this is a new phone with new battery. I can now lock it on. You'll see the tick appear. I go to the app. App is free, no in-app purchases. Press start, and there's your live streaming coming straight through, direct to the screen of the phone.
Well,
so that's instantly. You can do that straight away on any phone you like. Clicks in, and I can change the angle of the camera at the touch of a button. This thing is immense. But now let's take it into the air. One finger, one button, we're now flying. Flying out the box in 20 seconds, hanging there like it's sitting on a piece of string. Now, I'm going to put the phone down. That's the drone out the box, 20 seconds for someone who's never flown before. That's the difference. That's why it's now the biggest selling drone we've ever had on TV. One finger, one button, that's your stability instantly. Now, I guarantee when you tried a drone before, it was all over the place. This is special. Let me prove it to you. Because with this drone, you have something called altitude lock. If the wind knocks it, it remembers its height. It will auto-stabilize itself back up to where it came. That second camera underneath locking the flooring shot allows you to even fly it, Rob, from the palm of your hand. The drone will track you, follow you. This thing is incredible.
Like Dumbledore.
But let's look at the camera. Here at ShopOnTV, our studio cameras cost tens of thousands of pounds, but I'm not on one of those right now. I am on the GX Pro Cam. I can take the controller and put it on the floor. I'm presenting to you to a drone flying without me controlling it, without me doing anything to it. And if I want to record a photo of me, this is what I do. V sign. It recognises it. It takes a photo. Hand up, it recognises it. It starts a video. Hand down, stops a video. This drone allows me to do it. Indoor, outdoor, day or night. Now we're on camera number one. But for the first time ever, at less than half the price of any other drone that has it, we're now 2 cameras on board. So Rob, you're on camera number one. I'm now being filmed from the down shot of camera number 2. That's 2 shots recording at the same time into the memory of my phone. I then get a blogging shot, top left, camera number 3. 3 shots that I can do to create the ultimate video, the ultimate memory. Maybe the time Gran and Grandad come round your house that you want to record for prosperity. This drone can do it. But how easy is it to fly? Speed number 1, nice and steady up the stairs, around the banisters, you're learning how to fly. Speed number 2, give it a click, doubles that speed. We're now intermediate flying. We haven't had to buy a new drone, Rob, we haven't had to buy a new camera. It's in the GX Pro. Speed number 3, up to 25 miles an hour. Football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. It's in your drone. You want to land it. How easy is it to land? 1 finger, 1 button. That is an automatic landing at the touch of a button. You want to take it into the air? It's 1 finger, 1 button, straight up into the air. This thing is your drone, your ability to film. And then, when you've got that ability, let me bring it up close. You want to see a close-up shot? Let's come towards the camera. This is your GX Pro, an incredible bit of kit, an incredible flying drone that you learn out the box in 20 seconds. Stability, control, and then no need for the controller or even using your hands to control it. Controller off. We are now flying it from the screen of my mobile phone. My fingers touch the screen, brings the 2 little control sticks up like googly eyes. We're now flying over 120 meters from the mobile phone. This could be on holiday in the lakes. This could be when you're walking down, you know, going to the park with your friends and family. This could be in the garden. And then lock onto you, so everywhere you walk, everywhere you go, Rob, this drone will follow you everywhere. I cannot believe the stock that was meant to last until near the summer is looking like it's about to run out before even Easter. The drone folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. The most stable, easiest to fly drone we've ever created, that needs no license, no registration, no fee. The most feature-packed drone we've ever built to anywhere close to this price. That's the size of your drone, that's the size of your phone, phone, drone, drone, phone, and then it's about the deal. We are talking about under 180 quid for a drone that was 300 quid on its own before. And then we're giving you an extra battery for nothing, nish, nil, zero free in your bundle. Doubling your flight time, doubling the fun, the excitement, the magic in your deal. Then we're going to give you the storage case in there. This isn't a part bundle, this is the biggest bundle we've ever brought to air. Foam line, space for the drone controller, battery 1, battery 2. It is all there. Every pro feature, Rob, you've always wanted. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, the ability to get more batteries, to double your flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, and my word, get that 2 extra GX Pro batteries. The deal is unbelievable. 4 times the flight time, 4 times the fun, every pro feature you wanted, and then the ones you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on board, gesture controls. The Follow Me, normally 1,000 quid in your bundle. This is your chance to have it delivered before next week, to be filming next weekend, delivered to your door. Fun, excitement, magic, all built in together. The ultimate drone, the ultimate stability, Rob, and the way that you can take up this incredible hobby. The way that you can record those magic shots, those magic moments, the video content that you will create, that you can send to family around the world from a drone that you have learnt to fly. Out the box, 20 seconds, 1 finger on 1 button, you can fly it.
03333 241 241 is the phone number if you want to order over the phone. If you would like to shop online, then you can go to ShopOnTV.co.uk. But you need to do what I did when I left Prague. Check out. For both of them, the GPS as well, they're really very, very limited stock now on the GX Pro Ultra. And again, we don't know exactly what day next week. Rich was saying that the prices will go up. Don't know exactly what day, but just get it now, because then you know you've got it. Because I'd hate for you to go 3 or 4 days from now, go, you know what, maybe I will get that drone, and then find that it's gone up to $329.99. And this is the kind of thing you'll be doing. You'll be messing around with the camera and and
It's
you'll
brilliant.
be filming yourself.
But because you can fly it, because it
In all
literally
kinds of
is
scenarios.
one finger, one button to take this drone into the air, you've got that ability, you've got that control. This drone allows you to do it, Rob.
Absolutely. 046215. Very, very popular, and boy, oh boy, what a show. You've earned your money tonight, I will say that. Thank you so much. I just want to remind you that we are off air tomorrow night. Shop on TV is off air because it is Oscar night. My son and I are going to the pub tomorrow, and there's a pre-Oscar. And Paul, you're welcome to come. You want to come down from Peterborough? East Croydon, Porter and Sauter. Sometime in the afternoon for a few pints and a pie, and then it's the. I should get back to LA just in time for the red carpet, shouldn't we? Yeah. 1 year. As we've got a few seconds left, I'm just going to say, Richard, thank you so
My pleasure, Rob.
much. I really
My
appreciate
pleasure.
it. You don't know when you're back next, do you, or do you?
Ooh, I think just towards the end of the month, but it will be a new drone because this one will have either have run out or the price is going to go up.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much. Really
My
good
pleasure.
to see you. And thank you to you for watching. We really appreciate it. My name's Rob Lock. I'll see you again next Friday evening for the weekend. Until then, good night.